Toulouse. Welcome back. It's the fucking Critic Corp. I am Toke, and I'm here to give you guys that review on Secret Invasion, episode 4. Um, yeah, this episode was pretty short. It was pretty short. I would say the shortest out of the whole series so far. It's only about, give or take, like 30-35 minutes. Um, It was they got to it, but it was still kind of brief. I felt like I don't know. A lot didn't really happen, but a lot happened at the same time. I don't know. Uh, nah, this episode was that. But yeah. So in the beginning of the episode, they show Gaia, a recap how she got shot by Graphic. Um, she's not dead. I guess she foreseen this, obviously with how much she was going behind his back and doing, dirty deeds and letting the opposing team know about all the, plans and shit like that. So she set up some type of revival trick, I wanna say, like shot sent some shots to her body, like to resuscitate her. I don't know. Like they didn't really explain that too well. I hope they explain that within these next two episodes. We only got two more left, guys. So um, she did something like in the lab where they do the transference of them going into the human bodies and whatnot. She did something in there, took something and hopped in this little machine. So I don't know, but yeah, obviously she's not wanted back with with Gravik. So she went back. So she went to Talos, her dad, in the hopes of his plan. Seeing if it's a, a good plan. Like what the fuck you got? You didn't have me betray something. You had me betray people and something that was promised as to where it's you and you know it's a 50-50 false promise, false hope, like come on now, bring fulfill this need. Like what are your intentions? And he pretty much, wanted to just keep trying to please the people, the humans, and show show them that they're, they mean good, they mean no harm in their eyes, and that they can live amongst them, but as humans, not in their, not in their own appearances, as humans, pretty much, a human appearance. And Gaia wasn't with that. She wanted to be comfortable in her own skin. She wanted, to be accepted for who she really was. So she pretty told him, fuck off with all that. Like, that's your plan. Like, get out of here. Fucking, I didn't risk my life and, you know, uh, laid my, you know, lay down all I could give you, all my information just for this bullshit. Like, yeah, nah, fuck out of here. So she wasn't happy with that. She didn't like you know, she didn't like what she heard. And fucking Cecilia or Priscilla, fucking Scylla, the Fear's wife. She they show who she's fucking meeting up with at the church, and it's fucking Rhodes. It's you know fucking Colonel Rhodes, but he's a Skrull, and that threw me off too. I mean, obviously this whole shit's about, how the Skrulls are invading Earth and, whatnot. But damn, bro, they invading deep. Like, Rhodes, come on, nah. Damn. I was sick as hell. I mean, but it made sense. Like I said, it made sense. Because the real Rhodes wouldn't want Fury dead. He wouldn't fucking fire him, like, straight up like that without reason. And, like, or, like, yeah, nah. So, yeah, he wanted, the Skrull Rhodes wants Fury dead. He wants Celia to fucking do it. He wants her to, end this man's life. But, she really, even though she's a Skrull as well, she really developed love out of the whole time that they've been together. She really developed, you know, feelings for him, and uh, they show that too in the little fucking flashback. Uh, showing them it was like 2012 Paris, and it was just a little, romantic flashback of him, Fury and her, in a restaurant, just in the early stages of their relationship, all lovey dovey type of shit, and yeah, like I said, she couldn't get herself to do it. She was trying to defend and renege on all types of orders that Skrull Rhodes was giving her. Like, he's done nothing. He's not a threat. We don't need to kill him. He'll die eventually. All this type of shit, or but he wasn't having it. He meant what he said, and he wanted it done. So, but Fury being a eavesdropper he is, he heard their whole combo and fucking pretty much figured out, that they were plotting on his death, and Priscilla was sent to kill him, because when she showed back up to the house, Fury was there, and he pretty much exposed her, like I know what your ass on, I know what type of time you on. I know where your loyalty stands for sure is now. Like, you about to pull that trigger or what? Like, come on now, let's get to this. You know, do do we need to fucking, or do we need to part ways? And he made a little joke talking about, do we need a divorce? Is it time for a divorce, or some type of shit? Cause he really loved her. He really loved her, and he felt that you know her love wasn't real, or that he really felt betrayed. He felt betrayed, So, but like I said, she couldn't follow through with it. Um, and because they both ended up holding each other at gunpoint, and they both, missed their shots intentionally, and uh, you know, right before they held the guns at each other, held each other at gunpoint, she really expressed, her feelings for him, and you know how she made a promise, to never hurt him. That was one of her promises. That was one of her big three promises, to never hurt him. And yeah, she followed through with it. She didn't kill him. So, and they parted ways, and Now her ass is pretty much probably about to get murked by Gravik or one of the Strolls. There's fucking so many of them in high demand and high power. So many of them. She's gonna get murked. I already know. She talking about she a big girl. She take care of herself type of deal. But nah, your ass about to get murked, Cecilia. Your ass is grass. But so then Fury fucking uh breaks into the Stroll Roads little hotel he's placed in and pretty much blackmails him and like threatens him with pretty much like, bitch, I know you a Stroll. uh we can either take this to the president or you give me my job back type of deal, and I go about my business. But you know he wasn't having it. The Straw Rose wasn't having it. He pretty much threatened him back with that video, that footage of Gravik portraying Fury and making making those threats. I mean those terrorist attacks and whatnot, those terrorist threats and that first terrorist launch of attacks and that those bombs and shit. And it pretty much told him like, get the fuck on out my face with that bullshit. Like, and he just kept playing the role, because Fury's like, that's not me, like, come on now. And, the Stroll Rose, knowing that that's not him, that's Gravik, but he's playing the role like, what are you gonna say? This is a fucking alien, like a one-eyed alien, one-eyed extraterrestrial, like, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. He said, I'll protect you as much as I can, but as far as the job goes, you're done, son. So, Fury, being a little fucking sneaky, conniving, dude he is, he tricks him with a drink. He has Rose have a drink. Stroll Rose have a drink with them. This little famous bourbon called Poppy, and he puts a tracker in there. He puts a liquid tracker in there, and pretty much him and Talos tried Rose all the way um to where he meets up with the president because they're about to go and try and do some persuading and negotiate with the Russians. And fucking as they're on the way, to do that, Rhodes signals this attack for Gravik to do his little ambush, and because they're just driving, they're already Rose is already in Russia. He's in Moscow. And the president, pulls up, gets off the plane. They get in the vehicles. They got all the little high security and whatnot. And they're driving. They're all driving in line. And Rhodes makes that fucking. He makes that signal. Like I said, he makes the signal, and gives them the go to send them, because this boy Gravik came through, bro. He came through with missiles and fucking, he laid the chopper down, bro. He laid the fucking chopper down. He pulled up on their ass, bro. Had his little scroll crew with him. Fucking hella guns, choppers, all that shit, bro. Fucked them up. The president almost got murked, but luckily Fury and Talos was there to, save the day, and make make it their big fucking appearance, because Fury is like a wanted man and shit, and they're like, because the backup pulled up, when they seen Fury was there, they was like, what the fuck, Fury? Yo ass, you got fired, boy. What the hell going on? But he pretty much probably cleared his name with that, saving the president. He that was his main goal, to save the president, and that's what he did. But he didn't save Talos. Yes, sir. Talos got murked. Sadly, another one of his colleagues, close colleagues, got killed, just like Maria did. Sadly, uh, he couldn't save everyone. Gravik killed another one. Another troop is fallen. he he just Gravik disguised himself as one of the backups of the fucking president, and fucking yeah, he killed Talos, and uh you know he did it right in front of Fury's face. Like Gravik said, he's gonna kill everybody before he gonna leave Fury's last. He gonna hurt everybody close to him first. So that's his plan. That's Gravik's plan, and that's what that's what he intends on to continue doing. That being said, fucking Gravik, this nigga Gravik, bro. He showed his ass with his new powers, kinda. He has some Groot type of power going on. He showed, and he's regenerating power. So I wonder if that ties in with Gaia, like being able to come back to life. But yeah, bro, because this man Gravik was getting shot the fuck up and just regenerating right then and there. So, yeah, man, I hope they really explain that shit this next episode. Cause like I said, we only got 2 more. It's only supposed to be a 6-episode series, so they can't leave us in the dark with that. I don't know. But as far as this review go, I think that's about a wraps. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Leave some comments. Like and subscribe. Support the fucking motherfucking corp. And I will be giving an anime review tomorrow, not today. I'm sorry. I know. I'm going to provide as much as I can. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Toodles.